1987, the re-release of a 50s song, My Baby Just Cares for Me, revived the fortunes of a singer who had fallen into obscurity. Born in Tyrone, North Carolina in 1932, Nina Simone began playing the piano at the age of 2 and received classical training from 5. Unable to gain classical recognition, she emerged on the New York club scene in the 1950s, playing jazz, blues and pop purely for the money. In the 1960s, however, her career took a new turn, slanting more toward a folk music style which portrayed rich gospel roots.
So I went to Alabama and I got me some mojo dust and I put a spell on you. And it is so mine and that's so you know me that's so and that's so
Simone had become increasingly involved with the struggles of black Americans in the civil rights movement. Leaders such as Stokely Carmichael dubbed her the movement's singer.
I'll tell you what freedom is to me. No fear. I mean, really, no fear.
Perhaps Nina Simone's most characteristic song is Mississippi Goddam, written in 1963 after the murder of 4 black children in a Mississippi church bombed by white extremists.
Alabama's got me so upset. Tennessee made me lose my rest. And everybody knows about Mississippi, goddamn. Alabama's got me so upset. And the whole damn world's made me lose my rest. Everybody knows about Mississippi, goddamn. Can't you feel it? Can't you see it? It's all in the air. I can't stand the pressure much longer. Somebody say a prayer. Alabama's got me so upset, and the whole damn world's made me lose my rest. Everybody knows about Mississippi, goddamn. Hound dogs on my trail, school children sitting in jail, black cat cross my path. I think every day's gonna be my last. Lord, have mercy on this land of mine. We all gonna get it in due time. I don't belong here, I don't belong there. I've even stopped believing in prayer. Don't tell me, I'll tell you. Me and my people just about do. I've been there, so I know. They keep on saying, go slow. Well, that's just the trouble, too slow. Washing the windows, too slow. Picking the cotton, too slow. You're just plain rotten, too slow. You're too damn lazy, too slow. You think it's crazy, too slow. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know, I don't know. Just try to do my very best. Stand up, be counted with all the rest. 'Cause everybody knows about Mississippi, goddamn. Picket lines, school boycotts. They try to say it's a communist plot, but all I want is equality for my sisters, my brothers, my people, and me. Say they lied to me. these years. They told me to wash and clean my ears and talk real fine, just like a lady. They'd stop calling my mother Sister Sadie. Oh, but my country is full of lies. We all gonna die and die like flies. I don't trust them anymore. They keep on saying, go slow. Well, that's just the trouble. Too slow. Desegregation. Too slow. Mass participation. Too slow. Unification. Too slow. Do things gradually. Too slow. Will bring more tragedy. Too slow. Why don't they feel it? Why don't they see it? I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to live next to me. Just give me my equality. 'Cause everybody knows about Mississippi. Everybody knows about Alabama. Everybody knows about Jesse Jackson. Everybody knows about Michael Jackson. Everybody knows about Nelson Mandela. Everybody knows about Martin Luther King. Everybody knows about Bush. Everybody knows about Mississippi. Goddamn, goddamn.
Do you feel that there were any battles won in the 60s in the long term?
Definitely, definitely. We won a lot of battles. I must say that Martin Luther King didn't win too much with his nonviolence. He's remembered more than Malcolm X. And Malcolm X never had a chance to get the kind of popularity that Martin Luther King got. But I was never nonviolent, never. I thought we should get our rights by any means necessary. And with Kwame Ture and the Black Panthers and Lorraine Hansberry, I think we did pretty well.
And yet, in the book, you make it very clear that you feel very disappointed at the way the civil rights movement fell apart and the way that backlash occurred.
Oh, yes, I was very disappointed that we didn't take over the world, David. Mm-hmm. I thought we should take over the world. I actually think that black people should rule the world. Does anything
today make you feel the same kind of anger and the same strength of feeling that the Mississippi incident did?
No, nothing today. Not a thing.
You always seem to have the bearing of a classically trained pianist.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I like that. Since I wanted to be at the world's first black concert pianist for 22 years, I certainly like the idea that I have the bearing of one, because at least I can relate to that when I play these jazz songs that I have to play on my concerts all the time.
What prevented you from becoming a classical
Well,
performer?
I went to Juilliard School of Music for 2 years and studied with Carl Friedberg. And then I applied for a scholarship to Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, and they turned me down because I was black. And I never got over it.
Do you feel you've missed out through not being able to express yourself as a classical performer?
Yes, I do. I suppose in my solitude, I still regret the fact that I didn't become it, because you get an audience who listens to music, who do not smoke and who do not drink, and they have come to listen to you, and it's the world's most revered kind of music. Classical music is all over Europe and all over the world. It's regarded as the highest, and of course I always wanted to be associated with the highest type of music. So in that sense, I regret it. But I don't think that I would have made as much money, not that I'm making that much now, but I don't think I would have made as much money nor had the popularity that I have now in having played in playing jazz the way I do, and I certainly would not have written this book.
One of the things that comes out very clearly from the book to me is this kind of strange relationship you seem to have with audiences. You're very close to them and you're very close to their feelings and very receptive, but they often seem to hurt you, and you often seem to have pain at the way they respond to your music. How would you explain that?
Well, when they didn't listen to me years ago, I wouldn't play for them. That's a classical trait. I simply wouldn't play for them. Now, that's not quite true these days because I give a concert no matter what. I get paid, so I give a concert. But for years, when they wouldn't listen to me, I just wouldn't play for them at all, and I would reprimand them for not listening. You know about that, of course. You've heard about it. And I got the reputation for being difficult in the sense, well, I was difficult because when they wouldn't listen, I wouldn't play.
As you mentioned, you had a reputation as being, to put it politely, I think, temperamental
Yes.
performer.
Well, let's face it, the diva was temperamental. Maria Callas was temperamental, and I love to be compared to her. And if that means temperament, so be it.
Are you still as temperamental?
Not as temperamental if I get my way.
The other strong element in the book is the kind of turbulence of your personal life, where you seem so close to happiness many times and yet always fail to really stay happy and stay in those happy positions. Do you think there's an element of self-destructiveness about you?
No, I don't think it's self-destructiveness. I can't afford to think that. But it seems that life has taken most of my men away. I just think that I've worked so hard and go to so many damn places all the time that I don't have time to spend with them like I should. That's what I think has happened to all my men.
You often seem to, you've been defined as being a jazz singer, a soul singer, various things. None of them really seems an appropriate definition.
They call me the high priestess of soul, David. I think that's good enough. There's a few more lonesome cities that I'd like to see, while the wine of wanderlust is still inside of me. There's a few more handsome men that I'd like to know, just a few more handsome men as down the road I go. Maybe when I've seen it all, seen all there is to see, I'll find out I still cannot run away from me. Just as long as trains keep running, restless woman I'll be. And there's a few more lonesome cities that I'd like to see. Stephen, when I've seen it all, seen all there is to see, I'll find out I still cannot run away from me. And just as long as trains keep running,
restless woman I'll be. And there's a few more lonesome cities that I'd like to see. There's one or two more lonesome cities that I'd like to see.